right. Well, let's see how this works, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who's followed me over here from TikTok. I am very grateful for all of the help and support that you guys have given me thus far. And from those of you who have followed me from there, I look to hopefully grow this channel some more. So I'm trying to decide if I want to make this more of a vlog style YouTube or if I really want to make it. I'm not sure. So I have a lot of things in the works right now. So I'm trying to get, of course, more interviews set up. I'm trying to, of course, film a lot of my training practices because with this camera, I'm hoping I can definitely do that. I just need to get a good enough tripod. Some of them are very expensive, so it's very difficult to film. So hopefully I can get that going. I think with this camera, I'll definitely be able to do that because I have multiple cameras I can take with me to take multiple angles to give a full perspective of the field. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun ride. So let's start off with who am I and what am I doing? Well, my name is of course Daniel Ryan, but most people call me Coach Ryan. I am a former soccer player. I played for 15 plus years, almost 20, maybe longer. I can't tell. It's hard to remember how long I've played. But I played D1. I played Division One Travel Select, so that means I played against some of the most talented and well-trained players in the world, and definitely in the United States. The team that we played for during our off seasons, we play in the adult league with the MLS teams. We would play in major tournaments like the Final Four, select tournaments through Texas, and traveled quite a bit throughout the world. So, and then I did play a little bit of college. I didn't play a lot because I got to the point where I really wanted to focus on school. After school, I coached for a company called Soccer Shots for a while before I moved, it's a fantastic program. They work with younger kids that are still in kindergarten, so typically around ages 5 to 6. And then I moved up here to Massachusetts, and for a while I didn't do anything. I wasn't able to do soccer. I was new, so I didn't have any connections. I tried to coach club and tried to do a bunch of other things, but I always felt like there's something missing, that you're always being controlled by something else. And I always hated that feeling because I want to have the feeling that I'm contributing what I know to the players, not being controlled with what I'm allowed to teach. So I created Shrewsbury Soccer Trainings. What this company does, and what I hope for it to grow into, is it provides an ability for a player to work one-on-one with me or with whoever I'm working with to provide a better sense of where can they improve. Because every time we're in these teams-like situations, we're playing with 12 or to 18 players, right? You're on a full team. There's one coach and all these players, and it's so hard for one coach to be like, well, I'm going to work with this person and ignore the rest. You can't do that. So when you have someone like me who can take the time to focus on just you or you and your friend or whoever you brought with you, I'm able to give you all of the feedback that you might be missing or that you might be lacking during practice. And I'd never want a player to leave the field thinking they were untrained or they didn't learn something or they didn't take anything away from it. So I always make sure that I pay very, very close attention to their weaknesses, and I tailor all practices going forward on such weaknesses to improve them. Because the whole point is for you to enjoy the game and not be bogged down and frustrated by your mistakes or concepts that you may be missing. And by creating this atmosphere, I provide that to players, and I'm happy to be able to do that. So, but anyways, one of the last things I forgot to mention is whenever I wanted to go professional in Sweden and Europe and all, get exposure that way, I did try out for combines. It was the greatest experience of my life, but I also learned that if I were to dedicate my life to this, that would mean I wouldn't be able to spend time with my kids. I wouldn't be able to do what I want to do as a coach. I've always wanted to coach soccer. I love helping kids and young adults and anyone who's interested in learning soccer about how they can be good at the sport. What can they do to be the best that they can be? And that's what the whole point of Shrewsbury Soccer is. And that's why I've created a podcast. My TikTok is focused on answering questions and providing training to players. My Instagram, I go through and I analyze videotapes that people send me and I give them feedback. And now with this, I hope to create a nice vlog that lets all of my followers, all of my players, and all the people who are interested in soccer see what it's like in the life of someone who wants soccer to become something of a sport in the United States. Um, but what reminded me is when I went to these combines, I found out that it wasn't hard to be the best person on the field. And I'm not saying that as, I'm happy. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, I know I'm good. I'm not saying it that way. I'm saying I realized that there's so much that some of these kids aren't learning that they really need to be able to understand and do. And after the combine, it really stood out to me that some of them are good with footwork, but they're not good with the team mentality. Some are good with the team mentality, they lack in everything else. So it's not something that I want players to feel like they're good at one thing, but they're lacking in the other. Because when you go to college or the professionals, they're going to tell you the truth, but the difference is they're not going to tell you how you can fix it. They're going to tell you that we don't want you because you weren't properly trained, or we don't have time to teach you these concepts. You need to put forth the effort. And it's not fair to some of these kids because they're told this, and then they're expected to turn around and do what with it. So with Shrewsbury Soccer, we take that feedback, we take all of it in, and we structure programs to help you, the player. And it's something that I want to keep going. It's something that I'm trying hard to build funds for so that it can become a full-time job, that I can provide scholarships to players going to college. I can provide support money to programs that might be struggling due to COVID-19. And it's trying to really bring a lot of stuff. And it's very, very difficult. It's like trying to climb a mountain without first climbing a short hill. It's almost impossible because there's so much out there that creates uncertainty. Why should we bother investing in you? Why should we bother, trusting you? But that's why persistence is going to pay off, because I really hope that with what I'm doing now, as much free advice as I can give will show that I really do care about players more than I care about anything else. And their success is the most important thing. So I am very grateful to have this platform to work on. And I look forward to creating a vlog for you guys to follow and to see, what's going on in my life that kind of is contributing to my, interest in helping players. And what do I do? What kind of efforts do I put into, providing this information to you? So yeah, as always, if you have any questions or if you just want to make a comment, always feel free to put something in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. So the more we grow, the more I can help people. So that's all that matters. I'm not building this up for fame. I'm not building this up for publicity, but I am building this up as a learning platform for everyone. And I want everyone to feel comfortable in messaging me. So you can always message me through email. You can message me privately through Facebook, or through Instagram, and I will answer your questions privately. And if it's public, I'll answer you almost directly. And I want to create an engaging content here on YouTube, like I did on TikTok. And I want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable because there's no stupid questions. The only dumb question is the one left unanswered or left unasked. So if you ask me a question, if I don't know it, by God, I will research it for you. So look forward to this journey with YouTube. It's a daunting task because it's a little bigger of a platform, guys, but I'm definitely ready to take it on. And I hope you enjoy the content because I'm going to try and make it more of a vlog style. So you're going to see me like when I wake up, my routines, what I do to prepare for practices. I'll Whenever I go live, I'll record it. Whenever I'm responding and preparing for things on TikTok, when I'm answering questions and stuff, you're going to see the process. You're going to see how many times it takes me. Everything's going to be raw and uncut because I don't have I have the software, but I want you guys to really get a feel for what I'm doing. And hopefully this will help you understand how you can set up your own practices, your own training situations, and how you can really build your brand by seeing how someone like me manages being a dad and a husband, managing two little toddlers, trying to create a company, a learning platform for everyone across the world. Because I've got people from the United States to Ireland to the United Kingdom, Australia. I've got people all over. And to tell you the truth, having people in every bit of the world makes this so much more educational. And that's what I want, because that provides not just people here in the United States with information, but it provides people in another country. So now we see different concepts. because soccer is about what does it take to win. And if you're only thinking of this half and not this half, then this half could probably have the advantage. But if you combine everything into one concept learning platform, now it's impossible for you not to enjoy it to its fullest. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. If you see this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and to share it. So help me grow, and hopefully we can hit 100. That'd be great. And remember to follow me on TikTok. You can go to tiktok.com/coach.ryan. Links in the description below, as well as my podcast, which will be in the description as well. So I look forward to this new journey and kind of combining all of this information together. If you've noticed, some of the videos are still kind of bare with the basic, just dates. That will be changed very shortly. I do apologize, but yeah. If you have any questions, you can ask them TikTok, Instagram, or here on YouTube now. Thanks, guys, and I look forward to working with you.